Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Monday. It is the moon day. It is moon day, moon day, moon day, moon day. So, welcome, everybody. And I didn't know whether to have my hair up or down. I took it down because it's still wet from my shower that I had very early this morning, but it always takes my hair hours to dry. So, I know that's probably a good thing. I'm blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. Question: have you ever had a deck of cards and you forgot you had the deck of cards? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I got this deck. It's called Angel Power Wisdom Cards. And I bought them and then I kind of put them aside. I haven't really used them before. The artwork on them is absolutely fabulous. So I pulled them out today. They're just sitting there. I thought, let me pull them out. So I'm going to pull a card from this. I've never used this deck really, maybe once or twice, and then I put it up. That's usually what I do. I use the deck once or twice, and then I put it away. So let's just pull a card and see what the angels have for us today. So the card is: surprise is on the horizon. Expect a nice surprise. Look at that. That's our card. It's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. And it's blue. So it's blue. It's pretty. I'm going to pull another one. So surprise. And it's intention. So intention is the creative power that fulfills our dreams. As your will, so is your destiny. Ooh. So very cool. It has the astrology on there too. So that's super, super cool, right? So we got these cards. So, when I'm looking at it, whatever your intention is, bring it forward, let it go, and it'll come. It'll probably come as a surprise, come in a different package than what you weren't expecting. Let's see. I got unicorn cards out because it is summertime. It's summer. It's here. And so what does summer mean to you? Is summer a slow down time, or is that, a pickup time for you? What does summer mean to you? And does summer bring in more activity for you? Is it a really time for you to get out, get going? This is like, to me, summer, I'm thinking back when my kids were little, and the last week of school too. So how exciting is that for kids? I used to love the last week of school. Oh, even with my kids, I was so happy to be the hell out of that routine. As you all know, I'm not really fond of the school system anyways. But to be able to, just to take it easy, man. My surprise today was the cows broke out and got into the garden. Oh, Jennifer. Oh, I know what that's like. I actually know what that's like. I do. And it was the neighbor's cows that got into our backyard because we were by a big pasture when we lived in Merritt. And man, they just... Oh, it's crazy. Time at the lake and the sun with family. Oh, yes. Yes. Taking that time. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, it was. I mean, living in Penticton, last day of school for my kids, we went down to Skaha Beach, met with some other families, and we brought hot dogs and we had a barbecue down there. And it was fun. It was fun. And kids got to go swimming and, or sometimes we went down to Okanagan Lakes because I was in between the two lakes, right? Either Skaha or Okanagan. And I preferred going down to Okanagan because I could park, take everything out, and there's the beach, right? And there was more trees that you could go under for shade, especially when you had little ones and stuff like that. So it was really cool. So we would go down and that would be our summer. That would be our summer. My daughter would say, she remembers her summer always being at the beach. That's what we did. We were a beach family. Coming here to Calgary, we don't have the beaches. We don't have, I'm going to call it a beach, like we do in BC. And we kind of miss it. I do. I got to admit, this is when I get this yearning to, let's go back to the Okanagan. But but I'm here and I'm going to stay. So I just pulled out a unicorn card. Beloved, prayers from your life partner. Romance is returning. Ooh, we got romance. Romance is coming in. Look at that. He's so sexy looking with the butterflies. Yeah. So we got a little bit of a surprise. We got a little bit of sexiness on the horizon. Well, you know what? The moon's in Scorpio. You want sexy? That moon in Scorpio will really bring you that sexy. So what we do on a specific point in the calendar, like a solstice or a equinox, we do what it's called an ingress chart. An ingress chart is a captured chart of energies of what that is going forth in the next until the fall equinox. So we have this energy that is coming forth, and what is going to really sort of be a kind of theme for this energy. And so we have the sun, of course, is in Cancer, and that sun in Cancer is hitting my moon in Cancer, so it's up against my moon. It happens every year. But we have the moon. The moon is in Scorpio. So the moon doesn't like to be in Scorpio. Just saying, the moon's not very happy in Scorpio. It's a little bit moody. And anybody who has a moon in Scorpio, no offense, but there's a little bit of moodiness with that moon. And we also have where this is a very high emotional week. Oh, you're just saying, what? Another one? Just another one. We're just checking it up to another one. But it is because we're entering into water. And water energy is for us to really, a lot of times with water energy, there's a lot of emotion. And part of what, and this might, this might apply even though you don't have water in your chart, that to work with your emotions. You're here to mainly observe, like just to be the observer, just to hold that space, not try and intake everything. And many times as a water sign, you don't want to be around people. Crowds can be overwhelming. People can be overwhelming. Situations can overwhelm you. And so you're always putting up a defense. And the thing with the water energy is for us to mainly come in to be the observer, not to absorb all of the energies that are coming in. And with the moon in Scorpio, it is a nice releasement time. It is a nice time if we're feeling overwhelmed. Of course, my favorite thing is put the music on, because that's really going to be helpful. Because the emotions are high, and there is what we call a mystic triangle in the sky. And the mystic triangle has to do with the nodes of fate and Mars. And we're feeling this energy. So might be that we're feeling called, that we are to do. What are we being called to do? We may not know exactly what it is, but we feel like, oh my God, I got to do something. There's something, what's on my agenda? Or I'm feeling, I want to get out there and, go biking, hiking, whatever it is, but being called. And this is also where there's an action structure that's coming in. So to change, to understand, communicate better. And that combo comes in with Mars and Saturn. And it also has Mercury, who is stationary, with the nodes. And this is all about coming in with partnerships. Partnerships are coming up, how we relate, how beautiful it is that this one comes in, because this is about partnership, about believing you are lovable, believing that you are filled with such greatness, but sometimes we don't always see that, or we don't always believe that. So this is coming into passion. Ooh, comes fire. Ooh, fire. So it's like doing something that excites you. So putting on some music that excites you, that roars you up, this is what we want to do. We want to roar you up. We get you going, because the moon, or the sun, is answering to the moon in Scorpio. And the moon in Scorpio, there's underlying intentions of energy that's there. so there's just a little bit of I think deep sentiment is coming in. And then there's a grand trine in water, a water grand trine, and it's forming a kite. And that kite energy is releasing. So that moon is sextiling over to Pluto, and Neptune is sextiling over to Pluto, which makes the top of the kite as the moon is trining Neptune. And the releasement of that Pluto energy is released in Cancer. So we get a releasement, and because it's opposite Venus. So we have this releasement of wanting to bring in harmony, to bring in something to do with with partnerships or relationships are really a strong factor this week. And how we are communicating and how we are showing up is a big one. So how are you showing up? Because there is that Vesta on Pandora, and then Juno comes in. So we have these goddesses coming in, right? Here's Pandora. I got to do the hair with Pandora. Here's Pandora, because Pandora's box. And Vesta is very much the hearth, the family. Juno shows up, and Juno is like, she's longevity. She holds on to a relationship. She ain't going to back down from anybody. She knows who her man is. It's Zeus. She knows what he does, but she's there. Like she is the queen of the goddesses. She's, this is my domain. This is my realm. I know what I'm here to do. That's very Juno. And she is with Vesta and Pandora. And Pandora has a box. And in that box, there is that she opens it up. And out comes these spites. So we might have a lot of spitefulness today. But the thing is that Pandora is not focusing on the spites. She's focusing on the hope. She's focusing on more of the energies of goodness. And with Juno there and Vesta there, they're wanting to support her. They're wanting to support you and show you that, focus on the optimism, focus on the hope and the intention, because we have this energy of, maybe rolling something up the hill, like, what is it? Cyprus. I'm bringing in all these Greek. It's like a Greek lesson you're getting today. Cyprus is the one who rolls the big boulder up the hill, and then it rolls back down. So we might have that feeling of rolling something up the hill, and then it rolls back down, and you're just like, oh, okay, I got to roll it back up, up the hill. So this is where it's like, you know what? Let's make this fun, because there might be things that we are repeating or having to repeat, and this is where, especially with Jupiter retrograde, it's getting us to look at what are those things that you're repeating. What is that boulder you keep rolling up the hill, and why are you rolling it up the hill? What is it that you are wanting to accomplish? What is it that you are looking at? And this could be, my visual just came in with somebody who has an illness. And it might be with that illness that you're going up and things go fine, and then you come back down, and then you go back up. So whatever you're going through, especially if it's a physical illness or a dis-ease within you, you might have those, those fluctuations, those ups and those downs. So this is where the music comes in. And with that sun, or with the moon in Scorpio, Scorpio is all about jazz and R&B. So maybe putting on some jazzy music, some R&B music today, because we might be seeing that there are those ups and downs. And it even could be, I'm going to say, financial, because there might be times that, okay, we're doing well, bills are getting paid, everything is going really, really well. Then all of a sudden it just feels like, what the hell happened? Like we're not, now we're struggling. Why are we struggling? We shouldn't be struggling. But you have those down moments. So this is where it's like, not to stress about it, not to push on it. This is about allowing ourselves to go more with the flow with it. So not to if we're going to push against, so no defense, no response, right? So this is where it's no defending and no resisting. So no defending, no resisting. That's the energy. So don't defend it. It's like, okay, this is what we're going through. Let's move on through this. We're going to get through this. And when we allow ourselves to go into that flow, it will be like magic, the alchemy. Because when we're forcing something, especially within alchemy, and you're forcing something to happen, or you're forcing, two elements to come together, and this is what I want to create, and I want it to have it now. It's not how it works. We got to allow for certain things to fuse together, certain parts to maybe unfused, fall away. And that's going to allow for us to be able to letting it go, because we're not in control right now. Trust me, you're not in control. You don't have control over a lot of things that are going to be unfolding for you this week. So when we allow ourselves to go with the flow, and it could be as simple as you get a flat tire. You just happen, you go down the same road every time, you hit a nail. Or, with God bless my son, my baby. It could be that, oh, you mean I was supposed to check the oil? Yeah, checking oil in your car is a really good thing. He was under the assumption that he took it in for service. He didn't have to do anything else. God bless him. Just God bless him. So finding out from those mistakes, those are learning mistakes. You just got to go with the flow. You just don't know what's going to happen, right? So this is where there's going to be some adjusting and creating, and it's going to be emotional. And you're probably going to feel the emotion probably later on this evening, early evening, and going from there. So you're probably going to feel it from there. And that's going to, if you need to cry, go, and you're just go have a shower or do the ugly cry, go for a walk and go do your ugly cry. It's allowing for yourself to go with that flow. It's so, so important, because it's big emotions and we're shifting. There's a lot of shifting and there's a lot of energy that's coming in. And we're also building up to a full moon in Capricorn. And if you are wanting to join me this Thursday at noon, I'm doing a full moon meditation, and it's approximately about an hour. It's going to be about an hour. And if you want to join me, it's $25. I'm not doing any mini readings or anything with this full moon. This is strictly only those who have bought them previously. So if you already had, and you've already bought it through the auction that happened last year, yes, you'll get your reading, right? Most of you, I think this is your last reading for this. And if you're wanting to join me for this, and it's recorded, so it's going to be live and recorded, so you will receive the recording if you're unable to make the noon meditation. So that's something to help us to shift with this energy that's coming in, and especially with the Capricorn energy coming in, because the Capricorn full moon is it's heavy. Just saying, it's a heavy moon, and it's a moon that's going to really want to bring in structure, because that's what Capricorn's all about. So this is a highly emotional week with energies coming in that want to shift and bring in structure. And sometimes that shifting into the structure, shifting into this new energy, means that we have to look at things in new ways. I'm going to sneeze. That's a good thing. Achoo. Excuse me. My shaman being taught always said, if you're talking about something and you sneeze, it's the truth. So truth is coming in. So it's a good thing when you sneeze, if you're in a meditation and you sneeze, or you're doing something and it's like sort of important, or you're talking about a subject and you sneeze, it's a good thing. So just an FYI. So it's adjusting. So it's an emotional shifting that we're doing right now, and allowing ourselves to reel in what we need to reel in, and it's water. So let's flow with it. Let's flow with the water and not get overwhelmed with the water. Let's flow with it. Okay. So full moon meditation. My nose is all clogged up now. Full moon meditation this Thursday. DM me if you would like to come. Tapping into your power with your blue flame begins July the 7th. That course I am so looking forward to teaching. It is going to be hugely transformational, not only for you, but for me, just in me working with this energy. And it's been I have to put my hair can't stay down for very long. It's going to be really immensely transformational, I believe, this energy that's coming in with this with tapping into your blue flame. It's going to be pretty gnarly. I'm going to do it like that. There we go. We're going crazy here today, and bringing in that transformation. So if you're interested in that course, definitely get a hold of me. It is on my website, The Guru Mama. So you can go check it out on The Guru Mama. And if you have any questions, get a hold of me. Gonna send you guys out with so much blessings today. And don't go too far without Kleenex, because I know it's going to be emotional. And if you are, you know what, if you need to book in a reading with this and do the astrology on how your summer is going to look, let's book in a reading, right? But I just got here. Well, Candace, where were you, Candace? Where were you? Huh? Where were you? As I'm blowing my nose, excuse me, I'm blowing my nose on live camera. Candace wasn't here. Does that mean we have to repeat everything? She's kind of like my sidekick. She shows up. She's like, I'm here. I could see her running through the house saying, hold on, I got to get on this. So, couple things. I also wanted to show you. I don't know if you guys have tried this. I'm trying it for the first time. It's the Cold Infusion by Tetley. I don't get paid for any of this. I wish I did. Oh, God, I wish I did. Better start over, Raylene says. You didn't get notification. I must be becoming controversial now if people aren't getting notifications. I'm not even getting money from YouTube, for crying out loud. This is called Cold Infusion. It's for your water bottle. This one here is mint, lemon, and cucumber. And so I picked it up this morning, and I picked it up because it was like, hang on. Somebody's at my door. Hold on. Hang on. It was my husband. He couldn't open the door. You couldn't open it. It wasn't even closed. Oh my goodness gracious, what a man. Anyway, sorry for that little bit of a... So this, I picked it up, and it tastes... I put it in my... So I get water every morning from Starbucks. So if you guys get... just an FYI, if you guys get a coffee from Starbucks, you can get water with it. Right? I know. I better start. Get water with it, because I get 3 Venti ice waters every day, and they're free. Now, if people don't know, Starbucks water is not water. That's an old school bell sound. I know. Actually, I chose that. Side point. I chose that bell, that ringing of bell, because it made my house sound bigger than what it is. It made it sound very grand. But anyways, Starbucks water is they use osmosis. So their water system in their coffee shops, and most coffee shops don't have a proper water system in there. And so Starbucks does. Starbucks water system is like $10,000 for every single store. It has a special filter that goes in, and it works through osmosis. And the thing is that I get 3 or 4 of them every day, and I drink them. But I was getting to a point where it's like, okay, I need to spruce up my water, and I didn't want to use Crystal Light because I don't like the garbage that's in them. And so I saw this today, and it's for your water bottle, and it's cold brew. and it's 100% natural. It's Tetley tea. You know, I love Tetley. And in this one has hibiscus. I gotta find, where is it? Come on. I was just reading it. Has white hibiscus, peppermint leaves, apple, I can't even say, apple natural flavors, roasted chicory root, and cucumber. Yeah. So, drink warm lemon water. Yeah. Yeah, but this is more exciting. Look at, this is more exciting, and it's nice. And you can wait in cold water. You put in your water bottle. You know, I mean, warm lemon, I guess, would be nice, but then I got to cut up the lemon and make sure I have lemon. This one, I just pull out a tea bag, just throw it in, you know, just, it's just, you know, easy. I like easy. I'm not saying that warm lemon, you know, and it sits there. I got my other two, they're infusing there, and they're in the sunlight, so they're being infused by the sunlight. And then it tastes really good, actually. And chances are one of my kids stealing my water are nil, because they won't steal my water, because they love to have Starbucks water. Anyways, that was just a little tidbit for you. So with that, but as I said, it's an emotional week. So honor yourself with the emotions this week, and with the energy. So honor yourself with that, and know there's going to be something. There is a surprise on the horizon. Unlike poor Jennifer, who had the cows break out and in her garden this morning. Oh, that would be treacherous. That'd be treacherous. And your intentions. So there is surprise on the horizon. There's intentions coming in with loving yourself and bringing in the passion. So bring the passion in today. Play some music. Bring in the passion. Allow yourself to shine and have a fabulous, fabulous week. Hopefully you join me. It's going to be a long week. I'm just thinking the damage they can do in just a short time, because I know they just destroyed our grass, and there was quite a few. I think we had there was a lot of cows in our backyard. And the funny thing about the cows, the thing is, cows are big. Like, I don't think people realize how big they are, but cows are big. And they're curious creatures. Sometimes they will get, if they see something, they'll all get up. We have 19. That's a lot of cows, and they're curious creatures. Sometimes they'll get up and then they'll start coming towards you and sort of start following you. They're quite interesting. Cows are the whole thing on cows. But we had as you came out on our out of our back door, because it was a walkout basement. So we came out our back door, which was onto our balcony, and then there was a staircase going all the way down. And the cows, when they broke out, we couldn't figure out why our house was shaking. They were rubbing their heads on the railing, and it shook our house. It was crazy. And then the guys came in, and you could hear the guys coming in with their little quads and their horses. It was mainly the horses came in to come and get the cows, but they went down a ravine after that. So they had a fun time corralling the cows up. So cows are always interesting. I was also chased by a bull. So bulls, cows. Me and big animals have issues sometimes. Strange things happen, but hopefully you got all the cows back in their pasture and where they're supposed to be, and making sure that they stay put, because once one goes, they all start following. It's just following one after the other. It's just crazy. So hopefully I know it's going to be a long week, Jennifer. Just like, whoosh, grab your coffee. Just grab your coffee. Remember, your broomstick runs on coffee. Grab your coffee and just like, and breathe. So if you're interested in a reading, definitely just to tune in to the energies of your chart, get a hold of me and help you. I love to help to guide people in using your natal chart. So have a blessed day, everybody. And breathe with the coffee and the water, and just like, and enjoy the first day of summer. Blessed be everybody. Bye-bye.